The successful warrior is the average man with laser-like focus. Bruce Lee. In the warrior's code there's no surrender. Though his body says stop, his spirit cries, never, survivor, burning heart. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster man, but soon or late the one who wins is the one who thinks he can. Walter D. Wintle. There has been a constant war, a war with fear. Those who have the courage to conquer it are made free, and those who are conquered by it are made to suffer until they have the courage to defeat it. Alexander the Great. Strategy is the craft of the warrior. Miyamoto Musashi. All men are warriors, and life for everything in our universe is nothing but war. David Zindel. Every victorious warrior draws his strength from the highest source, his love. Tapan Ghosh. Warriors want a worthy opponent. There is no redress in fighting the pathetic. Donna Lynn Hope. Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. Sun Tzu. Courage, above all things, is the first quality of a warrior. Karl von Clausewitz. Let your plans be dark and as impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. Sun Tzu. Feel no fear before the multitude of men. Do not run in panic, but let each man bear his shield straight toward the four fighters, regarding his own life as hateful, and holding the dark spirits of death as dear as the radiance of the sun. Spartan. The Spartans do not ask how many are the enemy, but where are they. Plutarch. We choose whether to be warriors or to be ordinary. Carlos Castaneda. Discipline is your best friend. It will take of you like nothing else can. Jocko Willink. Discipline is your best friend. It will take of you like nothing else can. Jocko Willink. You should reach the limits of virtue before you cross the border of death. Aristodemus. Spartan warrior. A warrior's greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Confucius. Rise up, warriors, take your stand at one another's sides, our feet set wide and rooted like oaks in the ground. Learn to love death's ink black shadow as much as you love the light of dawn. Here is courage, mankind's finest possession. Here is the noblest prize that a young man can endeavor to. He who sweats more in training bleeds less in war. Spartan warrior creed. I am not afraid of an army of lions led by sheep. I am afraid of an army of sheep led by a lion. Alexander the Great. To win any battle, you must fight as if you are already dead. Miyamoto Musashi. A true warrior fights, not because he hates what is in front of him, but because he loves what is behind him. G.K. Chesterton. You should reach the limits of virtue before you cross the border of death. Aristodemus. Spartan warrior. To hold it together when everyone else would understand. If you fell apart, that's true strength. Miyamoto Musashi. A warrior has to believe, otherwise he cannot activate his intent positively. Thune Mares. The only reason a warrior is alive is to fight, and the only reason a warrior fights is to win. Miyamoto Musashi. But if you choose the way of the warrior, living a life of service, it will demand of you the best you have. You may not need to be great, but the world needs your greatness. Erwin Raphael McManus. A warrior seeks to act rather than talk. Carlos Castaneda. It's natural to feel fear. All great warriors are afraid. Only the stupid and the delusional are not. Rick Riordan. There is nothing outside of yourself that can ever enable you to get better, stronger, richer, quicker, or smarter. Everything is within. Miyamoto Musashi. All men die, but not all men really live. William Wallace. But where life is more terrible than death, it is then the truest valor to dare to live. Inazoneta. The warrior stands ready to defend, ready to fight for those he serves. He is a warrior of virtue, a knight of conscience. He is who we all wish to be. Anthony Hinks. Toil and risk are the price of glory, but it is a great thing to live with courage and die leaving an everlasting fame. Alexander the Great. Fear? Fear is an aberration. Fear is the air that cowards breathe. Fear is the first taste of defeat. The warrior only breathes the air of the brave, and warrior only feasts on the fruit of victory. The ultimate warrior. Warriors should suffer their pain silently. Aaron Hunter. Defeat exists, but not suffering. A true warrior knows that when he loses a battle, he is improving the skill with which he wields a sword. He will be able to fight more skillfully next time. Paulo Coelho. A warrior with a cause is the most dangerous soldier of all. Michael Scott. A warrior lives by acting, not by thinking about acting, nor by thinking about what he will think he has finished acting. Carlos Castaneda. Any great warrior is also a scholar and a poet and an artist. Steven Seagal. Any great warrior is also a scholar and a poet and an artist. Steven Seagal. The big difference between a warrior and a victim is that the victim represses and the warrior refrains. Don Miguel Ruiz. Better to fight and fall than to live without hope. Bolsanga.